Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Awesome Creations channel. In today's episode, I'm going to be reviewing the Milwaukee heated base layer. I bought this back in September 2022. It is now February 2023, so I've had 6 months to test this as best I can to give you as honest and a complete a review as possible. I did buy this on eBay, and it was about £100. You can get them anything between £100 and £120 when they're in stock. So if you do happen to like this review and you want to buy one, try and buy one before the winter, because these things do sell out very, very quickly. Buy it in the summer, it will probably be a little bit cheaper. Anything that's heat related always gets a little bit more expensive towards the bad weather and the cold weather, so get in early. First of all, the quality is absolutely fantastic. The stitching is brilliant. It's like double stitched. It's a polyester spandex mix. On the inside, I'll show you there, it is ever so slightly felted. It is very, very comfortable on the skin. Same on the inside as well. Very, very comfortable. It's almost actually got like 2 layers to it. You've got this outer polyester layer, then you've got a thicker internal layer. Yeah, so it's double layered. You've got a panel here at the front, and then you've got another panel at the back. You turn it on and off, same as with this with the hoodie there. You've got the little red lithium logo. You push that and it turns that on, a little pocket for the battery to go in. This is your battery. It's got its own little adapter. There you go, with your little battery there, and it only fits in one way. Tells you how much it's on as well, so it lights up, tell you how much it's charged. Now the only thing is, it's got a micro USB plug for this. Unfortunately, it hasn't got a USB-C plug. A lot of electronics are kind of going USB-C lately. Hopefully in the future Milwaukee will do the same. So, small little pocket, got your wire there, you just plug it into the bottom of your battery, chuck it in there, little zip to do that up with. Now it fits quite well. I am 6 foot and this is extra large, and it fits me perfectly. It's really nice arm length. It's got quite a high collar. I would say probably that's almost like a turtleneck. I don't know, not really super fashionable, but yeah, it's okay. I guess it's designed to kind of keep as much heat in as possible, but it's definitely not tight on the neck at all. It fits me really well. Like I said, I'm 6 foot, weight wise, probably knocking around 15, 16 stone. You can work that out in kilos. It fits me very, very well, and it is super comfortable. What I have actually found is I haven't needed to even put the heat on very often on this thing. We've just had quite a bad winter here in the UK. It's always a bad winter when the winter comes, because whenever there's snow, we're just not prepared for it. So there was a lot of snow. It was very cold. I was out here doing all kinds of work. I was scraping out the snow out the back and out the front, and throwing grit down for people, and I warmed up very, very quickly. So if you are doing a lot of physical work and you're wearing this base layer, this is probably all you're going to need. Not even another layer on top of this. But then when you do stop, you can get cold quite quickly. For me, working just here in my workshop, it's got no heating, concrete floors, very, very cold. It's actually been brilliant. This has been fantastic. I was a little worried that maybe the price wouldn't justify itself. £100, or even some sellers on websites, it can go up to about £120, which is a lot of money considering that you can buy a polyester spandex base layer like this for like £5, on eBay, and this is what I've been using, something like this, for absolutely years with layers. But I you know, I've said in one of my other videos, I don't like being restricted. I like having the ability to move around and flex without being, you know, feeling that cumbersome feeling. I am thoroughly pleased with this. Really am, actually. So using the heat, so you've got your battery in there, you've got your little plug, you press and hold to turn it on, and it will go straight away, it will go into the hot heat. Now on high temperature, it will only last 3 hours. It will not go, it will just about do the 3 hours. I was out here a few weeks ago. It was absolutely freezing cold. It was about 2, maybe 3 degrees late one evening. And yes, it warmed up quite quickly. I was also wearing the hoodie as an outer layer, and I had the power on that. So yeah, I warmed up very quickly. But yeah, 3 hours, that was all it gave me. You have got the option to change it to a low heat. Now the low heat will probably last you about, I'd say maybe 5 hours or 6. I don't think it would go much more than that, which is a little bit frustrating, especially if you're on a site, maybe you're doing security on site, or you know, you're in a little security hut or a gate man on a site, and you want to wear something like this. I mean, ideally, I think you'd have extra layers, and you could put this on when you really needed to. But I was very pleased with it. I've been very pleased with it since wearing it. It has got little thumb holes in it. I don't use them. I find them annoying, but you may like to use them. I personally don't. It's not too constricting on the arms, around my chest. It is a nice length as well, so it's not riding up too high with my builder's bum hanging out or anything like that. It's got really nice length on the body. It fits so comfortably. I have been thinking quite a lot, is it worth that money? You know, anything I buy that's a little bit more expensive, and it is probably a little bit more lavish than maybe this £5 on eBay. Because when you buy stuff like this, you're like, oh, you know, should I? What's the justification on buying that? Do you know what? I don't want to be cold in my workshop. I want to have the power to be able to heat myself up whenever I want. And I want to be comfortable while I'm doing it. And do you know what? This really does tick the boxes. This does tick the boxes. Overall, I've been very pleased with this base layer. Yes, it is a little bit more expensive than any other regular clothing you may buy, but it serves a purpose. It's durable. It really is built well, and it's so comfortable. I've been very pleased with this. If you do happen to buy one of these, based on this review, I would really appreciate any comments left, you know, down below. Let me know what you've bought. Let me know how you're using it, and let me know how you get on. It doesn't get super cold here in the UK. Only very briefly will it drop below 0. So here probably won't ever be feeling the real benefits. If, say, you're in America, Northern America, Montana or somewhere like that, where it gets so freezing cold, and you've got one of these, please get one. If you do get one, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Now, I'm also going to do very quickly another review on this heated hoodie. When I bought it, oh wow, oh Christ, I can't remember how long ago. Over a year ago, well over a year ago now. And again, this was quite expensive. I think this was around the £140, maybe £150 mark. It was that justification. I mean, why would you spend that much money on a hoodie when you can get £5 base layer, a couple of t-shirts, and a jacket for £10 for a quarter of the price? You can have double the layers. I've really enjoyed this. This hoodie has also been very comfortable. If you haven't seen it, please go back and watch my review video on this. I was a little bit concerned that maybe the cuffs were going to be a bit too tight on my arm. I haven't had that problem at all. I would say the only thing is it does pick up the dirt very, very quickly. So we're still a little bit grubby. It's dual wash. I've washed it a few times already. It's not affected the electrics in any way whatsoever. This, with the base layer, is brilliant. I've been out here, like I said, it was 2 degrees. I've had these on. I had the heat on them both. And yeah, they've worked really, really well. I've been very, very pleased with them both. Yeah, this hoodie, yeah, it's my favourite thing. It really is. Whenever I come out here, you just chuck this on and you're just not cold at all. The only downside I would say about using both of these products is the battery. This is the battery for the base layer, tiny. This is the battery for the hoodie, it's fucking massive. And when you've got both of these in the pockets on your left hand side, it really does kind of, you do feel it. You do feel it. And if you knock against something, the battery digs in, it is uncomfortable. That's the only downside. If there could be an adaptation for the batteries to make them smaller, flatter, more compact, that would be a massive benefit. So yeah, I do endorse these products. I absolutely love Milwaukee, if you hadn't noticed. For me, I do think it is worth it. Yes, they are a little bit expensive, but they're going to last you for years. And they are, yeah, for me, in my situation, they're absolutely fine. If you're on a building site or something like that, they may be even better. The only thing I haven't got is a heated jacket, which I might have to buy and review next. If you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, but it really does help me out. It kind of boosts my confidence and lets me know that what I'm doing is what people want to see. So yeah, if you could subscribe or give me a like or leave a comment below if you have any questions, as always, please just drop a question and I'll do my best to answer it. Thanks very much.